You are the true seeker.
Richard, wake up. It's late. Richard, this is not the day for you to sleep in.
Verna? How'd I get back here?
Where else would you be?
I escaped from here. I was headed for my friends.
Richard, you haven't left the palace since you came here to be trained as a wizard.
This is a trick.
You're suffering from Loch Naham. When wizards near the end of their training, they're sometimes plagued by lost memories and strange dreams. The intense concentration required by their studies overwhelms their minds. It'll pass. Now get dressed. There's someone who needs to see you.
Kaylin? I missed you so much.
I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Kaylin, something's wrong here.
Sonia. Sonia, this is my friend Richard. Richard, this is Sonia. My daughter.
Daughter?
Sweetheart, do you think you could wait in the other room? I have a lot of important things I need to talk about with Richard.
Sorry. She wriggled out of my arms. Come here, you. Oh, here we go. It's an honor to meet Richard Cypher.
Richard, this is Philip. The Seeker.
You're the one who took my place.
No, there were two others who came before. Richard. Philip is my husband.
She keeps asking when we're going home.
Sonia, this is our home now.
Let's find you something to eat, sweetheart.
Kaylin, I've only been away from you for a week. How can you have a daughter? How can there have been 3 Seekers named?
Richard, you've been here in the Palace of the Prophets for more than half a year. And for us in the outside world, 7 winters have passed. The Stone of Tears was destroyed.
And the rift to the underworld?
It could never be closed. After Eidendril fell, we rounded up what few survivors we could find and brought them here. To make one final stand.
They're all that's left.
Maybe in the whole world.
Where's Zedd?
I'm so sorry, Richard. He gave his life defending Eidendril. He died a hero.
And Kara?
On our way out of the New World, we were ambushed by a Baneling army. Kara got cut off from the rest of us, and we haven't seen her since.
I've been here for 7 years, and you've never tried to contact me?
I got your letter. That your training was almost complete.
What letter?
That's why we came. With your wizard powers, maybe you can still help us fight the Keeper.
I didn't write this.
It's in your hand.
You couldn't have had a child with Philip. You would never confess the Seeker.
I didn't. Many years ago, we were attacked by the Sisters of the Dark, and they stole my confessor powers. Once I lost them, I was able to...
Kaylin, if what you're saying is true, I'll help you. But I don't believe any of it.
You think I'm lying?
No. Never. But the sisters have been lying to me ever since I got here. That's why I had to escape. But then I woke up back here. They're trying to tell me I lost my memory because of my training. And now you're telling me the Keeper is on the verge of winning? I think this is some kind of trick or spell.
I know you, Richard, and if you think something's wrong, then I'm gonna help you find the truth.
What did you do to me?
Verna told me about your confusion. I assure you, everything she said was perfectly true. You've been right here training for months.
You're lying.
I'm not. Your training is nearly complete.
Then why don't I have any wizard powers?
But you do. Lift that urn with your mind.
I can't do that.
Command it to rise, wizard.
You have to try.
Banelings have breached the gates.
Sweetheart. It's gonna be all right.
Mama and Papa will protect you.
You're bleeding.
I'll be fine.
The Banelings have cut off all the exits. There's no escape.
Don't give up! As long as we're alive, the Keeper hasn't won yet. These walls are strong. These walls are strong. So is our will. We can survive. No matter how bad things get. As long as we stick together, there's always hope.
We have to help him.
There's no help for him now. The Valley of Perdition was created by the ancient wizards as a defense against intruders from the New World. After Richard escaped from the palace, he must have stumbled into it. The magic makes those who enter it experience their worst fears. There is no power that can awaken them.
But if he stays there, he'll starve to death.
His visions will kill him long before that. What happens to his mind also happens in his body.
If he can't get out on his own, we have to go in after him.
The magic of perdition would overwhelm even my powers.
If I give you my hand, maybe you would have enough power to withstand the magic.
No. In 3,000 years, No one who has wandered into the Valley of Perdition has ever escaped.
Prelate, we can't let this happen.
It's the hand of the Creator at work.
How can you say that?
The prophecy says, if Richard Cypher continues his quest, he will help the Keeper destroy all life. But his death here will ensure that never happens. Hello, Sister Nicci.
You have no right to hold me prisoner.
I have the right to do far worse. You betrayed our order by helping Richard Cypher escape from this palace.
You were holding him here against his will. You only freed him so that he would fulfill the prophecy and deliver the stone to the Keeper of the Underworld, whom you serve.
Name the Sisters of the Dark, or you will die.
You'll need me alive if you ever hope to remove my power and restore it to Richard.
That is no longer possible. After you freed Richard from the palace, he wandered into the Valley of Perdition. Richard is going to die. You failed, Nicci. The new Seeker has already been named. He's on his way to the Stone of Tears.
The compass is still pointing the same way. Maybe it's leading us to the Stone of Tears.
No, it's leading us to Richard. I'm sure of it. Wizard, we've been traveling for weeks. Wouldn't it be faster if you just turned us into birds?
How would Leo carry the Sword of Truth in his beak?
So, what kind of bird would you want to be?
What difference does it make?
I'm curious.
Blue-tailed seahawk.
It's a noble animal.
One that attacks without warning. Nothing escapes its claws.
Do you know what kind of bird I'd be?
Parrot that doesn't know when to stop talking?
A banded falcon. They're the only birds blue-tailed seahawks will fly with.
Keep going. I have a stone in my boot. Leo has feelings for you. Same feelings all men have.
Fog's even thicker up ahead.
Means we're getting close. Fog hides the path to the old world.
Compass is telling us to go straight through.
We're coming, Richard.
We're gonna need more water. Check the cellar. See if there are any more water barrels.
I already tried. Cellar's locked.
Prelate must have a key.
Water won't save anybody, Richard. It's too late. The Keeper's victory is at hand. You're only delaying the inevitable.
It's only inevitable if we let it happen.
It's better to surrender our light to the Creator than let the banelings drag us to the Keeper.
You're going to kill yourselves?
Creator, give us strength for what we must now do. And we will surrender our strength for what you must do.
What about the sanctity of life? Killing yourself is an offense to the Creator.
The fight is already lost. Let us go home.
She wouldn't want you to give up. She'd want you to fight for every single life.
Give me the names, Nicci.
You'll pay for this!
How? Not even the powers you stole from Richard can overcome the Radahan around your neck. It is you who will pay. Give me the names.
You want the names? I'll give them to you. Greta, Solange, Naya, Jodelle, Reyna, Rosalind, Liliana.
and Corinne. We need to find them immediately. You're too late! They're already in hiding, doing the Keeper's work.
Nicci Kesara, Rona Ankabat.
Keeper of the underworld, we faithfully do your bidding. Now, in the name of your servant Nicci, we humbly ask that you do ours.
Kunam Sula, Nicci Kesara, Rona Ankabat. Kunam Sula, Kunam Shira, Chanzaradahan.
You are a servant of the Keeper. Go quickly.
Indingina, Hatasanasina, Isul Aska Tadagor, Yestasina.
No one's seen them anywhere in the palace. She's gone.
And she's taken Richard's magic with her. The most powerful Han the world has ever known.
Sister Nicci.
You did well, sisters. But there's no time for celebrating. The Keeper's work remains unfinished. Richard's cipher is trapped in the Valley of Perdition. And we need to get him out, so he can fulfill the prophecy and deliver the stone to the Keeper.
There is another way to ensure the Keeper's victory over life. While you were being held prisoner, a new prophecy was revealed. It is now written that as long as the Mother Confessor's pure heart beats, the Keeper is doomed to fail.
Then her heart must be stopped.
We've been saved the trouble of having to look for her. Our spies have learned that she and her friends are already headed toward the Palace of the Prophets.
This is the hand of the Keeper at work. I look forward to the Mother Confessor's arrival.
I don't think this weather will hold much longer. We should find shelter.
No, we need to cover as much ground as we can before the rain stops us.
We used to hear stories about Richard when I fought for the Resistance.
Where did you fight?
West Locaster.
Then you fought the Battle of Storm Canyon.
Yeah.
That was a great victory.
Well, it almost wasn't. The Harns had us surrounded. We're out of food and water. Our commander deserted us.
Still managed to defeat them.
A rider arrived with news that the Seeker had driven back the Daharans at the Battle of Rising Ridge. It was one man against hundreds. It inspired us to break through the Daharan line.
I hope you get the chance to tell him that story.
I will.
Is everything all right? Accepting that we had to name a new Seeker wasn't easy for me. But if anyone other than Richard had to take up the Sword of Truth, I'm thankful it was Leo. He's gonna help us find Richard.
There's somebody at the gate.
Let me in.
No!
It's Kara.
The last time we saw her, she was cut off from us by 1,000 banelings.
I got away from them.
It's impossible. She's one of them.
Richard, you know I would never take the Keeper's deal.
I'm letting her in.
It's a trick, Richard.
I'm not leaving her out there.
If you're wrong,
I'm not.
It's a trick, you fool! He is a baneling!
Don't move! I can heal you.
No. My husband and my daughter are dead. I don't want to live without them.
What have I done?
What have I done?
Your back's hurting?
I'm fine.
Your back only hurts when you're worried.
Worried. I'm brimming with confidence.
You're wondering what you might have done differently so that Richard never would have gone off with the Sisters of the Light? You're always the one to calm our fears and reassure us that everything will work out. But you're allowed to be worried too.
The river's too swollen to cross. We'll have to wait for the rain to stop.
We should make the most of this delay and get some sleep. There's no telling when we get another chance.
I'll keep first watch. I hope the rain stops.
One way.
It's really coming down now.
Yes.
Before the sun went down, I saw some clear skies to the west. Hopefully the wind will cooperate and send them our way.
That would be good.
I do love the rain, though. The way it makes the earth smell. You know where I come from, the man does that.
Then what are you waiting for?
is it?
For you. It matches your leather.
Have I offended you?
Flowers make me sneeze.
Didn't last night mean anything to you?
It was pleasurable, but it doesn't make me your mate for life.
I don't remember asking you to marry me, but I do care about you, and I think you feel the same.
You're mistaken. You know, I've been watching you for weeks, and I can tell you care about him. You can't read a more Sith. The confessor in me can't. But the woman can tell you're not telling the truth.
It's a hard world we live in, Kara.
We don't get many chances. If you have feelings for Leo, you should tell him.
We're here.
Kaelin Amnal, it's wonderful to see you again. You were just a child the last time I saw you. I doubt you'd remember me. But my dear sister who raised you always said you were destined to become a great woman. And now here you are, a mother confessor.
I'm honored to see you again, Prelate. But I'm here for Richard.
I'm surprised that you'd travel all this way. I thought you'd be continuing the quest with the new seeker.
We have reason to believe that Richard may be in danger. Is he all right?
He's perfectly fine. He's in training right now, but I'll tell him you're here.
Thank you.
In the meantime, please make yourselves comfortable. You must be exhausted from your long journey.
Why didn't you tell the Mother Confessor the truth?
Because she'd go to the Valley of Perdition and try to save Richard. She'd end up trapped like he is.
And when she realizes you've lied to her?
By then I will have sealed the palace.
You're trapping them here?
Prophecy says the Keeper can't win as long as the Mother Confessor lives. The Sisters of the Dark will stop at nothing to kill her. Keeping Kaelin here is the only way to ensure her survival. Richard will soon be dead. And once he is, we'll tell her the truth. She'll understand we were acting in her best interest.
Congratulations, brother. You are now the last person who will ever live. Unfortunately, there is no one left to kill you. So you will have the rest of your days to contemplate your complete and utter failure.
What is taking so long?
I'm sure Richard is just as impatient to see you.
Something isn't right.
Do you sense the prelate wasn't telling you the truth?
No. Maybe a woman as powerful as she is has the ability to prevent me from reading her.
Leo.
Yes?
I have something I need to say to you.
I'm listening.
I just wanted to say...
Where's Richard?
It shouldn't be much longer now. The prelate asked me to serve you a meal.
We're not hungry. Take us to Richard.
I can't do that. He's in training. No one's to disturb him until he's finished.
You're lying.
Oh. Tell us where he is.
I swear on the Creator, I don't know.
Then who does?
Only the prelate.
Take us to her. Now.
Richard's not here.
Where is he?
I can't tell you that.
Well, if you won't tell us, we'll find him ourselves.
You won't be able to. I've sealed the palace.
You're holding us prisoner?
No. I'm protecting you. This is a new prophecy. As long as the Mother Confessor's pure heart beats, the Keeper is doomed to fail. If you leave the palace to look for Richard, your life will be at risk. There are sisters who serve the Keeper who will kill you.
I'll deal with them.
No. The Mother Confessor stays here under our protection until the Keeper is defeated.
Zedd will get through your magic. We're leaving. Now. No! Only a Sister of the Light can remove the Decker without killing him. Take it out of him.
Confess her and I'll kill the wizard.
You better hope your magic is faster than wizard's fire.
You may kill me, but you won't be able to get out of the palace. Only I can unseal it.
The magic is quicker than you. If anyone throws another dagger, the prelate dies.
You're defying the will of the Creator.
The Creator's will? Or yours?
They are the same.
Is it the Creator's will that we hold the Mother Confessor hostage? That Nicci is on the loose with the most powerful Han ever known? And that Richard will die alone in perdition?
Where is he?
I'll take you to him. Unseal the palace. Now!
Our spy reports the Mother Confessor's reached the palace.
Then the Sisters of the Light can watch me kill her.
The message says they've already come and left.
Does the message say where they're headed?
Richard! You can't go down there. It's the Valley of Perdition. No one who's wandered into it has ever escaped.
He's in the grip of powerful magic.
It's causing him to have visions of his worst fears. Eventually they will kill him. And the same thing will happen to you if you go to help him.
We can't just let him die!
Kaylin! We can't afford to lose the Mother Confessor. I'll use all my powers to try to get him out. Get down!
Zedd!
Kaylin. I'm sorry I failed you.
All is forgiven, Richard. You don't need to be in pain anymore. You don't need to be alone. You can be with me again forever.
How?
All you have to do is die.
You can't do that.
You can. There's nothing to fear. All you have to do is take my hand and come with me. Come with me. Please. What's wrong, Richard?
You're not Kaylin.
Of course I am.
No. Kaylin would never ask me to die. She'd tell me to keep living. She'd say there could still be life somewhere in the world.
Look around, Richard. There's nothing left in the world of the living.
You're lying. And if you're lying, you're not real. None of this is real. I have to go. You don't know how happy I am to see you.
Kara.
Can you give him the breath of life?
No. His body is beyond saving.
Leo gave his life for the Mother Confessor. In this, and in every way, he brought honor to the title, Seeker of Truth. We shall always remember his courage. We shall never forget his name.
I do care about you. You're going to need this back. We have a quest to get back to.